When we started the bakery in 2001, that being my wife Jean and myself, by choice and by definition, we wanted to create a truly European style bakery. I was in school in France for quite a while, and Jean has had influence from her Italian family since she was barely out of the cradle. And we know the difference in the European traditions. So when it comes to the bread baking, a number of our breads are standard European recipes. Along the way, we've added in our own influence, and hence comes to creation this product that we named Corsica Loaf, giving it a European name, because what it is, Amy, is a true combination of influence from the French bread baking traditions and the Italian. The Corsica Loaf is truly based on the standard and traditional French dough with a well-fermented yeast base. And from there, I brought in the Mediterranean influence with the sesame seeds, and I'm literally baking this bread in a bath of our own blend of olive oils at around 500 degrees, a very high temperature. Let me show you here. This is what in bread baking is called the sponge, meaning the center of the bread is entirely French bread. This is the same dough as our French country round or the baguette. All right? But then what I've done is dressed the top with sesame seeds and bathed it in a blend of olive oils that it's totally different than dipping a French bread in olive oil. It's baked in the oils. So then during that bake process, the oil is soaked up in the bottom crust. The Corsica Loaf is our flagship. We've become nationally known for that product. But our basis, I'm proud of the fact that we present an actually handmade French baguette. That's where it begins, And so these are traditional breads with the French country rounds, a European style whole grain wheat, the sourdough, 2 different types of rye breads. And then I call these the foundations of our store. And my wife Jean is so very talented in the pastry aisle. But around that, we've chosen to embellish with a full delicatessen. Again, with a lot of European imports, both in cheeses and meats. Of course, you start with things like Camembert and Brie. We have a number of goat cheeses from France. We have some beautiful Goudas. Actually, we have over 100 different varieties of cheese. And I would say we also feature a number of Wisconsin artisan cheese, but probably 80% are imported from Europe. Wines, we have nearly 250 different labels of wines. And we've aspired to create not only a breadth in varietals, but depth in pricing. We have a beautiful luncheon room, breakfast and lunches. And now we're starting to do special evening events as well with a full service bar. So yeah, we're very proud of that. I truly feel that we're unique in the industry. And I will say that the heart of my pride comes from, quite frankly, genuine European, either visitors or immigrants who will come. I've had Germans, French, Italians take my hand and say, "Donaldo, you're making it the way it was made when I was a child in Europe." That makes me weep. We have aspired to present things that you're not likely to find elsewhere. Again, they're recipes created in-house here. Either my wife and I, Jean and I, have made these recipes, or we rely on our very, very special and talented staff. But we create items that are made only at the Door County Bakery.